What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Machine Learning with Python. In this tutorial series, we are going to covering in depth about variety of supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms and neural networks using Python. We are going to cover the theory, applications, and then we are going to dive in deep to the inner workings of each of them. We will also learn basic maths which is going to use in each algorithm. So before all that, let me first clear the idea about what is the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. So let's get started. First, let's visualize distinction between all of three by image. As you can see on the above method, there are three concentric circles. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning, which is also subset of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, as the name suggests, it's the intelligence which is created by human. AI machine have similar senses as machine, and we are not wrong if we say machine have more senses than human. Succinctly, the ability of machine to walk and think like human brain is called artificial intelligence. Some of the best examples of artificial intelligence are face recognition on Android, Alexa or Siri, social media, healthcare system, and space exploration. Artificial intelligence has three different levels. So first, narrow AI. In this stage, machines are better than us in specific tasks. At present, we are in this stage. Second is general AI. Machines are identical to us in any intellectual task. And the third is strong AI, when machines are better than us in many tasks. Now let's talk about machine learning. It is the part of artificial intelligence. While most of the people consider ML as AI, but it's not true. It is the technique which makes us realize the presence of AI. This technique uses algorithm to get data, learn, and then analyze the data. The results came in the form of prediction. You may have noticed when getting friend suggestion in Facebook. It gives suggestion based on mutual friend, your field of study, or your school or city. So it's an example of machine learning. So basically, machine learning is the tendency of machine to learn from data analysis and achieve artificial intelligence. The implementation of machine learning is deep learning. It is the subset of ML and AI. Deep learning is similar to ML in some context. The only difference between these two of them is ML need guidance from programmer to perform a task, while deep learning will do it himself without inference of anyone. The best example of deep learning is automatic car. Deep learning makes machine to think and work just like humans. But in machine learning, programmers have to fix the algorithm if the results are inaccurate or inappropriate. Imagine you have set a code for the light to turn on when user says on. The machine learning algorithm will listen to the whole conversation and search for the word on. If it doesn't get the exact word, then it will not turn on even if you want. On the other hand, deep learning model will on the light even if you said room is too dark to see. These essential points makes them different from each other. Now let's see what is supervised learning. So imagine you have collection of data, and if you can assign a label, value, or flag to each instance in dataset, then you can supervise machine learning. So let's consider here table of vehicle data. Here data includes engine size, cylinders, fuel consumption, and CO2 emissions. So given engine size, cylinders, and fuel consumption, we want to predict CO2 emission. This is a labeled dataset, and that we can use for supervised machine learning, because using our dataset plus the label, we can train an algorithm in order to predict the future for unlabeled data. So let's consider unlabeled new data. You feed that into our algorithm, and the algorithm will give us back the label or the value. So imagine we are giving an algorithm the value of 3.5, 6, and 10. Then the algorithm will predict a value of CO2 emission of 230. This is called a regression. So now imagine our label is not continuous value, it's a binary value or at least a discrete value. So in this case, the algorithm won't predict a number, it will predict a class variable 0 or 1 or yes or no. This is called classification. If you have only two classes, it is called binary classification. And if you have more than two classes, then you have multi-class classification. That's basically all. So supervised learning, it's either regression or classification. And there you have two different ways of doing it. You have binary classification if you have only two labels or two target values, or it's multi-class classification if you have multiple. In this series, we will cover linear regression, logistic regression, k-nearest neighbor, support vector machines, decision tree and random forest, and neural networks. We will do projects for each algorithm. But now, let's imagine you don't have a label to your data. And that's unfortunately true in most of the cases. We can obviously see without a label that there are 4 clusters in this image. That means the machine has learned something. So we learn from the data by just plotting it, and that the data is centered around 4 clusters. Here, we will cover k-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, and density-based clustering in this tutorial series. To understand reinforcement learning, let's take an example. Suppose a baby girl is given a vegetable soup and dessert for dinner. First, she will observe the environment. Then the curious baby girl will take an action like eating a vegetable soup. If the baby dislikes it, she will avoid to eat vegetable soup. She will repeat the process until she finds out food which make her happy. Maybe it is in the case of dessert. While talking about technical definition, the learning system called an agent. In this context, it's a baby girl. Can observe the environment, select and perform action and get rewards in the return. Here it's dessert and penalties in the form of negative rewards. Here it's vegetable soup. That's all about basic of machine learning. In the upcoming video, I'll tell you about general terminologies and libraries which is being used in the field of machine learning.